Look what we have here, my friends. Now it's just a usual gasoline motorized sled, but now we are going to make it much more interesting. Let's go! Hi guys, as usually it's me, Just a Voiceover, and you're watching Review Machines. Today we'll make quite an exciting experiment. So we've got pretty standard gasoline motorized sled. It's simple but durable machine. We chose it as a base for our project for its reliability. By the way, thanks our friend Ilya, who gave us this new motor dog. As you might guess, we are going to convert this gasoline machine into electric drive. So it's no matter what the engine is here, more important that there is a good reliable frame and chassis. You may ask, for what purpose we are going to convert it? Actually, we expect from this project quite an impressive practical results. Well, we have a lot of things to do now, so let's begin. Now we are in the E-Max company. These guys are ones of the best in the field of electric transport, thanks the founder of the company Maxim for great help in this project. By the way, you might have seen already some machines made by these guys. Their job actually is to convert usual machines into electric drive. As we can see, our sled is being modified already, the work in the full swing. First of all, we removed the engine and CVT, we don't need them anymore. All we need is such a platform. We installed a proper electric motor here, then there is a controller next to it. And now we are assembling the battery, an important feature. The battery will be equipped with heating system for efficient work in frost. We use one of the best lithium elements for the battery, so we expect an impressive performance from our sled. And now it's actually the very first test of the machine with installed electric drive. It works! We see our sled transforming into a real electric beast now. And finally it's time for the first field tests. We've done so many things that we left behind the camera, and now our project is ready to show its performance after the conversion. Also, we've got one more gasoline sled to compare them with each other. And now let's look in detail what we finally made here. Firstly, we see here quite a big electric motor with maximum power up to 20 kilowatts. Then there is a huge lithium battery, 72 volts power and 120 ampere-hour capacity, and certainly a proper controller. All the components, the engine, the battery and the controller are absolutely waterproof. Take notice how much free space we have in comparison with the gasoline version. Now it can be used for additional boxes for cargos, for example. Also we installed the inverter to 220 volts, so we can plug in any electric device we want. The steering is the simplest. There is a throttle at the right, then the power button and reverse mode button. And this is a charger. It takes about 5 hours to charge it from 0 to 100%. In fact, the result should be quite powerful. That is why we took a special version of the motor sled for the comparison. It's also a modified gasoline machine with the most powerful engine this transmission can sustain. Its power is 25 HP. It's really too much for the motor sled. But in this way we'll get a more exciting comparison, and I think it's high time to start it. But before that, I should mention that we have only 80% of the battery now. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time today to charge it completely. First of all, we start our machines. And the difference is obvious even now. Usually it takes some efforts to start the gasoline machine. Thanks, we have an electric starter here. And all we need to start the electric one is just to press the button, and it's ready to go. Now I'd like to mention about the reverse mode. Sometimes it's also available on the gasoline models, but it's quite an expensive feature, cause it requires to install a gearbox. And all we need to do on the electric model, it's again just to press the button. One of the most significant differences between two models is noise. It's common knowledge how irritating the petrol engine noise can be. And undoubtedly, the electric sled is much more better. It's almost noiseless. All we can hear is just the sound of the transmission. Well, and now let's have a ride in the field to find out how it actually goes. In fact, these machines are designed to be used in winter most of all, but unfortunately we still don't have any snow. Besides, our model actually is able to move on the ground, cause it has all-seasonal chassis. And as to the first impressions, well, it's an awesome machine. If you tried once to ride a powerful electric vehicle, you know how it feels. Smooth and so impressive power in all the modes. Instantaneous reaction on the throttle, it provides so much emotions when riding it. Especially the thing compresses when you push a throttle a little bit more. It accelerates like hell, tearing the ground under its track. Let's do the drag racing now. We are going to find out who accelerates faster. Let's go. Despite the gasoline opponent, it's also a very powerful model. Our electric beast overtakes it. But then we found out that was not full throttle on the electric machine. So let's try it again. Well, the difference is significant now. We can see the electric sled accelerates much faster. Now we will try to check the maximum speed with GPS tracker mounted on the frame. And the result is almost 50 km per hour. And as a matter of fact, it's pretty fast for this kind of machines. And we should take into account that the speed will be even more on snow. In fact, the speed is not the most important feature here. More relevant characteristic is torque. And as we can see, the torque is perfect, even with the minimal speed. And it's high time for tug of war. It's a perfect test to compare the torque of the both versions. Well, this time it's an obvious victory of the gasoline sled. The matter is, the electric model has a special overload defense that switches off the motor if the load is too much. Well, after such an intensive ride, we got quite hungry. It's time to have a snack. Huge thanks, we installed an inverter here. And now we can heat our sandwiches in the microwave oven. It seems it works. Just few minutes and we are enjoying our hot sandwiches on the fresh air in the beautiful place with our good friends. What can be better, guys? Except the oven, we can use any devices like electric tools, for example, that can be very useful on the long trip. Well, what conclusion can we make out of these results? To my mind, the idea of the project is brilliant. Electric sled is much more simple and comfortable for use. It's much more silent, faster, simple for handling, needs no fuel and oil, no any exhaust, so little maintenance required. Waterproof. The flip side is only one to my mind, it's the limited range. Speaking about the price, we used in our conversion high-end elements, so they are quite expensive. This very model, with all the same elements and specs, will cost about $4,500. As to the range, we are going to make a single test for it. Today we consumed only about half of the battery for all day of active riding. Guys, if you want us to make a range test, please post your comments, so we would know that this project is interesting for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Please consider subscribing the channel if you liked this video. Stay with us, it will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.